Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Leisha, artist name Leisha Liz, and I've got a new green screen, so I'm gonna put something back here, so hopefully the lighting that I did is good enough, but I kind of see a little bit of a shadow. I don't know. I'm gonna move a light really quick. I don't know if that made a difference or not, but I'm still working on it. So I just got a brand new green screen because I had issues with one of my previous videos, and it's actually not perfectly straight. It's kind of like angled, so okay, I just moved again. I still see a shadow. We'll see how it is in editing. So if in editing there's any glitches like in the last video, I'm so sorry. But yeah, welcome to my I'm probably gonna call the video my 2025 goals, but it really, in all reality, it's like my 2025 hopes, because my goal for 2024 was to start releasing my project that I've been working on for 3 years, and that didn't happen. But I do have the masters for the first project, so I just have to make all of the content for it, and we're getting there. So I'm always like in between, like trying to give myself goals and being like, okay, you need to accomplish this, and then also giving myself grace and being like, you're not perfect, you can't do everything, but it's like, okay, but I want to accomplish something. So it's just like trying to find the balance of like pushing myself but not too far, but like not pushing myself enough, if that makes sense. So yeah, obviously my goal for this year is the same as last year, which is start releasing. But back in July of last year, I got a house. So there was like a moving process and, you know, things going on. So it's not like I just didn't accomplish things. I did. I went to the studio January through August and accomplished the mastering process. So there was things accomplished. I'm really excited to see what I can get through this year, because I've been working on this project for so long, and I think I've also kind of been on like a personal journey of like a lot of things, but like definitely health is one of those things. And so I think that has also made things sometimes more difficult, but I'm working on that. So I think another thing is, I feel like going into music, I knew how much work it was going to be, but like then actually doing all the work is like, it's so much when you're by yourself. And yeah, so it's just, I don't know, it's not an easy thing to do, but I'm determined to like, I'm really determined, and I can just feel like my inner default critic being like, yeah, like look at how much of you, like you haven't like done enough, and like I can feel my inner critic trying to creep up and be like, no, but like I gotta fight that, right? So if anyone else is fighting their inner critic, let's do that together, because it's just really annoying. Yeah, so my main goal for 2025 is releasing, and I still want to work on new stuff, but I really am trying to focus on releasing. This is why I got the new green screen. I'm going to work on all the lighting. I had filmed some videos for content, and I went to go edit them, and I made like a background for them because I used a green screen, and it didn't work. So I'm gonna have to redo those videos. And now that I'm looking at this right now, I'm gonna be doing this in editing, but I'm looking, and this green screen looks like darker than my other screen, like on camera. So I don't know if that's a bad thing or what. We're gonna find out. Yeah, I have all of these like dreams and hopes, and I just need to like do them. I want to get to a point where I'm able to post consistently and put out more music, and I want to share more of me. And I had started a personal YouTube channel, and then I took it down because I just didn't have the time. And I think for me personally, what I really like about like listening to music and an artist is getting to know the artist outside of the music too. I feel like you can connect, because sometimes like when you're listening to a song, like it can be like catchy or upbeat beat, or it's like super poetic and you don't necessarily fully understand their intentions. And so sometimes it helps to get that backstory. I mean, obviously nobody's required to like fully explain their music, and I probably won't do that either. But I feel like I've always been like in the middle of things, or like trying to figure things out and not wanting to like settle on one side or the other of an issue, and just trying to understand different perspectives. And I feel like I have held back from being more out there with my, I don't know, my thoughts and things that I've, like my personal growth and all that, because I think it would be beneficial to share, but it's also kind of like, it's a vulnerable thing, and I just don't want to like say, I just don't want to be misinterpreted, because like for me, I have like my default beliefs and things, but I'm really honestly open to hearing other perspectives. And I think it's really hard to like, for that to come across, because people can, and you know, not just people being judgy to be judgy, but just because like that's our default. We like judge people automatically based on, you know, what we know of them and know of our own experience. And yeah, so I want to share more, because I think it would benefit people who might be in my situation or have gone through things that I've gone through. And so I'm working on that, and I'm slowly but surely incorporating that into my music, and I think that will help me kind of make the leap into doing that. And so I would like to create like a community online where people can feel safe to talk about those things, or just like listen to my experience. I would love to open up a Patreon at some point, but kind of more, I mean, obviously for the music, of course, but also as like a community of people to feel safe to talk about hard things and life experiences. And you know, not everyone has someone to talk to, or they've been through things that, you know, their family and friends haven't been through, so it's kind of like hard to fully relate. And I know I'm being like super vague, but yeah, that is my intention with my music, is I want to talk about topics that are difficult and emotions that are difficult. And yeah, I'm excited for finally releasing, and I'm excited to work on new stuff as well. So I guess that's it for now. Let me know if you have 2025 goals. I know not everybody does that. And I also had this like thought the other day, because I am a very like set goals, and I'm gonna read this many books, and I'm gonna do this and that. And there's so many people like giving advice out there, and like don't do this many goals, or just do this many, or just you set this time frame. And it's just like, just find what works for you. So if you're not like a goal person, that's okay. Or maybe you're just like, I'm gonna do this more, just cater it to you. And my thought was like, I think I was taking in too much information and not taking the time to be like, okay, well, what do I think about this, and does this resonate with me? And if it does, I can take that, instead of just like taking somebody's word for it and being like, okay, well, they're an expert, so I should just do that. Because that's, you know, everybody's different. Everybody has a different lifestyle and circumstances and whatnot. So you just have to work with your own personal stuff. So if you watched all this, thank you for listening to me ramble. I'm going to try and do more in the future. I'm learning my setup, and I'm trying to work through personal stuff. I've been extremely, I don't know if it's my anxiety meds or what, but I've been like extremely tired like all of the time, like extremely tired. So I've been trying to work through that, but I'm still trying. I'm trying, and it's just, sometimes it's just hard. Some days are easier than others, but I'm getting through. So if you're struggling, or even if you're not struggling, we're gonna make it through. We're gonna get to good things in life. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So I guess that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.